Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to online classes and have a pleasant morning to all of you. Now, I, Ajay Kumar, your English teacher, is going to complete this chapter, a glimpses of the past, chapter number 3 from Honeydew, right? Class 8. So, do you recall what you have learned in last 2 days, previous 2 days? We have learnt about different topics, right? We have learnt about revolt, how the revolt took place in 1857. Then we have learnt about the sparks which took place from 1855 to 1857. Then we have learnt about dissatisfaction. Then we have learnt about operation. Then we have learnt about Raja Ram Mohan Rai and other topics, right? Well, now today we are going to see how this revolt was supported by different freedom fighters. The fight for freedom. Who were the supporters who supported this fight? Now you can see here many former rulers like Begum Hazrat Mahal of Lucknow were bitter. She was also against of the Englishmen. She was a very renowned lady of that time. She was a ruler from Lucknow, and she says like, the white man has taken away my kingdom. So she was also pissed off with the Englishmen, or you can say the East India Company that time. So she joined the upsurge against the foreigner. She joined this rebellion group who was fighting against the Englishmen. Now popular leaders like Maulvi Ahmadullah of Faizabad told the people what he said. He just attended the crowd of many common people, and there he spoke, rise brother, rise, the Angrez is ruining our land. भाइयों जागो, भाइयों उठो, ये अंग्रेज हमारी धरती को बर्बाद कर रहे हैं. The people rose everywhere in Bareilly, Kanpur and Allahabad. हर जगह पे लोगों ने आवाज़ बुलंद करना शुरू कर दिया था, चाहे वो बरेली हो, कानपुर हो या फिर इलाहाबाद हो. Another person who supported this fight was Azimullah Khan. Told Tatya Tope, we should have Peshwa Nana Sahib as our leader in this war of independence, because Azimullah Khan knew that Peshwa Nana Sahib was one of the greatest leader of that time, very bold, very furious, and very strong person who can fight, who can lead our team to unite us, right? So when Azimullah Khan told Tatya Tope insisted Nanaji Peshwa Nana Sahib. Now the patriots pronounced upon the British and fought pitched battle all over North India. जैसे इन्होंने बिगुल फूका, शंख फूका लड़ाई का अंग्रेज़ों के ख़िलाफ़ में, तो पूरे नॉर्थ इंडिया का जो रीजन था उस सारे रीजन में एक युद्ध की शुरुआत हो चुकी थी, एक विद्रोह की शुरुआत हो चुकी थी. And I have told you also that you remember who were the leader from Bihar state. That was Babu Bir Kubar Singh of Bihar. So he also fought in the age of 80 years एज डज नॉट मैटर, उम्र की कोई सीमा नहीं है। अगर आपके सीने में, आपके अंदर वो जज्बा हो आपको आज़ादी का। एंड ड्यूरिंग दैट फाइट ही एक्चुअली रिसीव्ड अ बुलेट इन हिज रिस्ट। उनके कलाई में जो है एक गोली लगी और जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट उन्होंने उस कलाई को काट के गंगा नदी में प्रवाहित कर दिया और उन्होंने इसको एक ऑफरिंग बोलते हुए गंगा नदी में काट के डाल दिया। बिकॉज ऑफ दैट बुलेट, वो उनकी मृत्यु हो सकती थी, बट ही नेवर केयर्ड अबाउट हिमसेल्फ एंड just to escape from the those Britishers policemen, he chopped his wrist and threw it in the Ganga river. So dear students, now we have reached to the end of this chapter, and this chapter has been composed by S.D. Sawant, who has taken these all short stories from our freedom movement. Now we'll see the exercise of this, right? We'll go through the exercise check, comprehension check, right? So let us start with the comprehension check. Look at the picture 1 and recall the opening lines of the original song in Hindi. Who is the singer? Who else do you see in the picture, right? So what will be the answer? The opening lines of the Hindi song are: ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों तुम खूब लगा लो नारा, ये शुभ दिन है हम सबका, लहरा लो तिरंगा प्यारा, पर मत भूलो सीमा पर वीरों ने भी है प्राण गवाए। एंड इट वाज संग बाय लता मंगेशकर। वी सी पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू, लाल बहादुर शास्त्री and Mrs. Indira Gandhi in this picture, right? Now the next question is this: in the picture, in picture 2, what do you understand by the company's superior weapons? So the answer for this would be: the East India Company conquered India by using their superior weapons, the guns and diplomacy. Now the next third question is that who is an artisan? Why do you think the artisans suffered? Picture 3. So the answer for this would be: an artisan is a craftsman skilled in some trade, and they suffered because the goods that they produced lost demand in the Indian market, right? Now next question is: which picture according to you reveals the first spark of the fire of revolt? Now you can answer it in comment section. I'm not gonna tell you the answer of this. You can answer this question in comment section, though you have to write down in your fair copy, right? Now working with the text, answer the following questions. So do you think the Indian princes were short-sighted in their approach to the events of 1757? So the answer for this question would be yes, the Indian princes were short-sighted in their approach. They fought against each other with the help of British. Thus the British became the virtual rulers. You can write down the answer while pausing this video, right? Now the next question is that how did the East India Company subdue the Indian princes? Answer for the second question would be: the East India Company spread their wings in India to promote their trade. They supported one Indian prince to finish the other. As a result, passed on to their hands. Now the third question: quote the words used by Ram Mohan Roy to say that every religion teaches the same principle. So the third answer would be: the words of Ram Mohan Roy spoken to his wife were: cows are different colors, but the color of their milk is the same. Different teachers have different opinions, but the essence of every religion is the same. These were the words used by Ram Mohan Roy. Now the next question, fourth number. In what ways did the British officers exploit Indians? Now the answer to the fourth question would be the British rulers passed a resolution under which an Indian could be sent to jail without trial in a court. The goods manufactured in England were exempted from custom duty and taxes, and the officers prospered on the company's loot, and their private business flourished. Now moving to the next question, question number 5. Name these people. Now you have to name these people. First question, the ruler who fought pitched battles against the British and died fighting. So who was he? Answer would be Tipu Sultan of Mysore. Next question, the person who wanted to reform the society. Can you name it? You can name in the comment section. He was Raja Ram Mohan Roy of Bengal. The person who recommended the introduction of English education in India. Come on, answer it in the comment section. I'm not gonna tell you the answer of this question. You should answer in the comment section. Now, two popular leaders who led the revolt. Choices may vary. Like you can take the name of two popular leaders whose name were taken in this chapter, right? So there were many, right? Nana Sahib Peshwa, Kubar Singh, Begum Hazrat Mahal. So two names you have to write down. Now next question, mention the following. Sixth number question is mention the following, right? Now in this question, the first question is that two examples of social practices prevailing then, right? You have to write down two social practices prevailing that time. So what was the social practices prevailing that time? The answer would be untouchability and child marriage, right? Now second question is that two oppressive policies of the British. I think you know the answer. The British masters allowed imports in India tax-free. They ruined Indian cottage industry. These were the two policies, right? Now, question number 3. Two ways in which common people suffered. You have to write down two ways in which the Indian common people suffered. So the answer would be the farmers were taxed heavily and the thumbs of a skilled worker were cut. Now next question, question number 4. You have to give 4 reasons for discontent that led to the 1857 War of Independence. You have to give 4 regions, right? So you can write down reason number 1. Santhals who lost their land became desperate and they revolted, right? So it was the Santhal people who lost their land and then they started revolting. Second reason would be the sepoys in English army were paid much less than the white soldiers, so they were discontented and angry, right? Now the third reason would be the Brahmins were furious when they came to know that the bullets they had to bite contained cow fat and pig fat. Now the fourth reason would be many landowners were sore because the British policies deprived them of their land and estate. So now we'll move towards the next question. The working with language will just leave this question and we'll go through. Change the following sentences into indirect speech, right? So let us go ahead and solve this, right? So the first question is that, first man, we must educate ourselves, our brothers. Second man says and try to improve their material conditions. The third man says, for that we must convey our grievances to British Parliament, right? So the first man said that you have to write down, fill in this blank with the indirect speech. So A answer would be, they must educate their brothers. The first man said that they must educate their brothers. Now the answer for B would be, the second man added that. The second man added that they should try to improve their material conditions. That they should try to improve their material conditions. Now third one is, the third man suggested that they must convey their grievances to the British Parliament. The answer will be, they must convey their grievances to British Parliament. Now the second, you can see, first soldier, the white soldier gets huge pay, mansions and servants. Second soldier, we get a pittance and slow promotions. Third soldier, who are the British to abolish our customs. So you have to again fill in the blank with indirect speech. The first soldier said that the white soldier got huge pay, mansions and servants. Now second question, the second soldier remarked that. The answer would be, they got a pittance and slow promotions. Now the third question, the third soldier asked. The answer would be, who the British were to abolish their customs, right? Now this is done. So dear student, this was it for today's chapter, today's teaching. Now we'll meet tomorrow with next topic, next chapter from New Pathways book, right? So till then, bye, take care and have a nice day. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.